Alrighty, now we'll get into interlude Dawn. Let's go. The audioscape is beautiful. The orchestra. Oh, man. Wow, that is one hell of an interlude. Holy shit. Alrighty, now we'll be getting into snooze. This one I am honestly the most terrified for because, again, through Twitter, I've been seeing that it's, I mean, probably has like its multiple meanings, but a key meaning people have been picking up on is that it's also in dedication to TXT, which, oh, that is so just terrifying to me. So, yeah, this one is featuring, oh god, I better try and say his name. Yuriichi Sakamoto and Woo-sung from The Rose. So let's just get into it.
항상 내가 있으니 너무 걱정은 마라 추락이 두렵다면 기꺼이 받아줄게 그러니 나처럼 괴로워하지 마라 꿈을 위해서 쭉 잠을 자는 그대 쉬어도 돼 오늘만큼은 꿈조차도 꾸지 마라 당신이 말없이 옅은 미소를 내게 띄워줄 때 그제서야 비로소 마음이 조금 놓여 많이 힘들 수도 있어 내가 걸어왔던 이 길이 꽃길 같아 보였겠지만 사방이 저기 가시밭길이었단 걸 알고 시작하길 꽃을 뿌려주는 일을 절대 너는 잊지 말기 웃고 있을 때 우는 일을 절대 잊지 마 그들은 네 미소에 하루를 살아가니까 반복되는 일중 속 내가 지워질 때 벅찬다면 괜찮아 그대 조금 쉬어도 돼 크게 울어줘 세상이 미워질 때 널 반기던 손이 손가락질로 변했을 때 한숨 크게 쉬고 시발 죽겠네 외출도 돼너 또한 누구와 다르지 않은 사람에게 이 괴롭고 외로운 길을 넌 왜 선택했을까 그 이후로 시간이 지나도 절대 잊지 마 당신들의 꿈들이 꿈들로만 남지 않게 언제 어디서든 나 당신들을 응원할게 떨어질 때 감싸줄게 한계가 깨고 흩어질 때 떠나갈게 나를 보며 꿈을 꾸고 있는 당신의 등 뒤에 항상 내가 있으니 너무 걱정은 마라 추락이 두렵다면 기꺼이 받아줄게 그러니 나처럼 괴로워하지 마라 꿈을 위해서 쭉 잠을 자는 그대 쉬어도 돼 오늘만큼은 꿈조차도 꾸지 마라 당신이 말없이 옅은 미소를 내게 띄워줄 때 그제서야 비로소 마음이 조금 놓여 이곳은 총성 없는 전쟁터야 같은 동료들이 적야 숫자가 보여주는 잔인하고도 이쁜 선악 남을 죽이지 못하면 내가 죽어야 돼이 바닥은 링이 아닌데 왜 누굴 죽여야 해 단순히 좋아했던 일이 조금은 싫어질 때 바람들이 바람에 사무쳐 휩쓸려갈 때 괜찮아 지나보면 모든 것이 추억이고 수업이 돼 잊지 마라 세상은 네 내심이 그리 길진 않아 남의 논란에 절대 웃지 말게 또한 그 순간이 올지 모르니 너의 성공은 목줄이자 족쇄가 될 거거든 또 외출 타는 기분들이 너를 엎칠 거야 그냥 크게 웃어줘 세상이 떠나가든 그냥 버텨줘 당신이 어디 있든 당신들의 꿈들이 꿈들로만 남지 않게 언제 어디서든 나 당신들을 응원할게 떨어질 때 감싸줄게 한계가 개고 흩어질 때 떠나갈게 괜찮아질 거야 다 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 괜찮아질 거야 Dream 그대의 창조와 삶의 끝에 함께하길 Dream 그대의 자리가 어딜지라도 관대하길 Dream 결국 실현의 끝에 만개하길 Dream 시작은 미약할지언정 끝에 창대하길 Dream
End of the rainbow.
당신의 등뒤엔 항상 내가 있으니 너무 걱정은 마라 추락이 두렵다면 기꺼이 받아줄게 그러니 나처럼 괴로워하지 마라 꿈을 위해서 쪽잠을 자는 그대 쉬어도 돼 오늘만큼은 꿈조차도 꾸지 마라 당신이 말없이 여전히 이어줄 때 그제서야 비로소 마음이 조금 놓여 Dream
Okay, so I was kind of dually listening and reading from the two mindsets of in dedication to Army, but also definitely in dedication to TXT, and I can really see how this is a dedication to TXT, and oh my god, it's like from a young to a younger brother. And like, this is a topic they briefly touched on with the Suchita episode with Yoongi, Yeonjun, and Taeyeon. And they did talk a lot about, you know, Yoongi looking after the group when they were trainees. And the group looking up to BTS. And there's the whole thing about, you know, 2019 when they debuted, there was insane amounts of pressure because they were debuting under Big Hit, and you know they were the predecessors to BTS, and just we all know the story. So this song being like, no matter what happens to me, no matter how I feel, I'll always be there for you. I will always look after you. I will always wish you a sweet good night. Damn it, Yoongi. Oh my god. There is so many lyrics in this. Like, there's no way that I could go through all of this and this video not be insanely long. So I will say these lyrics are gorgeous. They are heartbreaking but healing. I mean, it won't be that hard to, like, for them to pick up on it, but I really hope that when and if, well, most likely when the members of TXT listen to this, you know, they know, yeah, this is for us. Of course, it's also for Army. It's for anybody that needs it, really, but in that specific light, that it's for TXT, like, oh my god. Alrighty, we have reached the last song of this album, which, oh my gosh, Life Goes On, which is it's amusing to me when I saw the track list that, you know, he's got a track called Life Goes On, and obviously they had the title track of Life Goes On from the album, so, yeah, okay, let's get into it. God damn it. Previous song, Snooze. Oh, it's gonna shred my heart every bloody time. Life goes on. Let's go. Oh god, what direction is this going?
세상이 내 뜻대로 안 된다 해도 우리 바람대로 며칠 밤만 새고 다시 만날 날을 너는 절대 잊지 마. 시간은 흘러가고 누군가는 잊혀가겠지. 그저 하고픈 대로 시간은 마치 파도 썰물처럼 밀려나겠지. 그래도 잊지 말고 나를 찾아줘. 모두가 멈춰버려진 이 순간 오늘따라 멀어 보이는 현관. Life goes on, life goes on, life goes on, life goes on. 모두가 떨어져 버린 이 순간 어제보다 멀어지는 우리 사이. Life goes on, life goes on, life goes on, life goes on. 10년간 내가 지나간 자리 무수히 많은 상처와 영광까지 지나보니 추억의 한순간 매 순간을 마지막처럼 달려왔지만 난 아직도 겁이 나. Yeah. I know 지금 이 자린 금세 추억이 돼버릴 자리. 두려워하지만 내 인생의 마지막까지 끊임없이 삶은 계속될 테니까. Yeah. 시간은 흘러가고 누군가는 잊혀가겠지. 그저 하고픈 대로 시간은 마치 파도 썰물처럼 밀려나겠지. 그래도 잊지 말고 나를 찾아줘. 모두가 멈춰버려진 이 순간 오늘따라 멀어 보이는 현관. Life goes on, life goes on, life goes on, life goes on. 모두가 떨어져 버린 이 순간 어제보다 멀어지는 우리 사이. Life goes on, life goes on, life goes on, life goes on. Yeah.
God damn it, Yoongi. You know, BTS was the first ever group that I got into with K-pop. Like, technically it was through Lily Singh when she did a reaction video to... It was like a reaction video inbuilt into a vlog video, but technically I'd seen her reaction when Blood, Sweat and Tears came out, and then later on when DNA came out, and then I watched DNA for myself, and then, you know, from then on I looked at all their other MVs, listened to their albums, and then dabbled in checking out other groups and just like bit by bit exploring other groups. You know, BTS was, you know, my first for everything with K-pop, and K-pop every day has been saving my life. You know, I struggle so heavily with anxiety and varying levels of depression that even I'm not fully sure how deep it is. And I've been dealing with that since like I was 15. I'm at the point in my life right now where I am literally fighting so hard to escape, but also accept my teenage past, because my teenage past was just so incredibly hard. When I was like 15 and 16, like I really don't remember those 2 years at all. All I remember from those years was just a lot of emotional pain. When I discovered BTS was like somewhat late 2017, pretty much like right before Mic Drop came out. When your camera battery dies, luckily nothing important got deleted, thank gosh. So yeah, as I was saying, I really don't know where I would be right now if I hadn't gotten into K-pop. And yes, I do have interests outside of K-pop, though they're very few, but K-pop is not the only thing that, drives me, right? But that said, K-pop is a very huge part of my life as far as like a passion and a source of happiness, and it has been literally for several years now. It is so freaking evil that you have snooze and then life goes on right after each other. Like, wow, you really, really wanted us to cry, didn't you? But no, that aside, those two songs are absolutely gorgeous, and it's interesting how between Snooze and Life Goes On, it has like this tone of saying a farewell, as if, BTS are in like this era of kind of like resigning their musical career, which technically they're not, they're on like a somewhat hiatus as like OG7 because obviously the military. But yeah, it's a little strange how some of the lyrics from In Snooze and then majority of the lyrics for Life Goes On have that like farewell tone to it. I don't know, that's just how I interpreted that. It is crazy how much, BTS Chapter 2 so far with Jack in the Box from Hobie, then The Astronaut with Jin, Indigo with RM, Face with Jimin, and now D-Day with Yoongi/Agust. It is crazy and fascinating and heartbreaking, but also healing what all of these albums have talked about. And each of them have like surprisingly talked about a lot of like pain that they've experienced throughout their career, but also an immense healing by the time you come to the end of the album or the EP. They really, really decided to make like BTS Chapter 2 the massive era of quite literally like bearing their souls in their music and telling everybody some things that we may not have known, or like maybe reminding people like this is something that we'd been through and making a small reference of it. And like, yeah, it happened. We accept it. We grow from it. And we move on. And we become better versions of ourselves. And we've still got, whenever they do come out, an EP or an album from Taehyung, an EP or album from Jungkook. When Jin comes back, he might also do an EP or an album. But yeah, it's really fascinating how they have taken on this BTS Chapter 2, and it's been beautiful, it's been heartbreaking. I just have enjoyed everything, even in an ironic sense. So, as far as like favorite songs, I guess, Amygdala, SDL. I'll hold off on any actual thoughts for Polar Night because obviously, like, more thoroughly translated lyrics are still yet to come. So that one's gonna have to be like on a sideline for now. I will say Polar Night was absolutely not what I was expecting sound-wise. It sounds like it's gonna be like a slower song, but it actually ended up being like more on the hyper-paced side, I guess you could say. Like a song loosely about like criticizing those criticizing him / the group, and also like modern society hypocrisy, like that kind of gist. Was not expecting that song to be about that, but okay. Yeah, based on first impressions, like I love how strong D-Day is. With J-Hope definitely reminds me a lot of like their ciphers / from Map of the Soul 7 album. Amygdala, that one's gonna shred me every time. STL, need a quick refresher on that. Yeah, so STL was like looking back on memories, but with like genuine love instead of like a disdain. As far as like a top favorite song on first listen, it's a tie between Amygdala and Snooze, I think. And then life goes on. I'm not gonna try and rank them, but I think those three are like, you know, the call-outs to me the strongest. But oh my god, this album. Oh my god, just. Oh my god. Wow. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Alrighty. So, yeah, this video is undoubtedly pretty long, even if I, condense it as much as I can. It's probably pretty long, so I'm definitely going to wrap up here. As expected, this made me an emotional mess. I was already getting a little bit emotional during Amygdala when he was talking about... Was it Amygdala? I'm sure it was Amygdala. That he was talking about what happened with his parents, the heart surgery, and... Yes, so yeah, that was Amygdala. I was already getting a little bit emotional from that, and then it once again referenced like his shoulder injury, and then the I am blooming, a lotus flower again line. Beautiful album, heartbreaking, but also healing at the same time. But I love it. I absolutely love it. And oh my god, the amount of Yoongi vocals, I will never ever ever tire of Yoongi vocals. Just... Especially as I was listening towards the end of Life Goes On, and I was just like, I didn't really need to pay attention to like reading the lyrics anymore. I could just like close my eyes and just listen and really feel that feeling of a voice like a hug. And it was such a beautiful feeling, just like listening to his voice and just, letting it heal me, Alrighty, I shall wrap up here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button below. Comment below what you thought of this album. What you thought of like the lyrics for each song, the whole entire message, and anything else you want to comment below, go right ahead. Don't forget to subscribe, as well as turn the notification bell and set it to all. And also check out my Patreon, which is linked on the screen or down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Annyeong!